Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I can't be with you this morning in the pulpit. Uh, Unfortunately, Connie's father's health has taken a turn for the worse. And so Connie and I decided to go down to be with her family. And so I ask you to please keep Walter Bellows and Connie's mom, Kayleen, and her whole family in your thoughts and in your prayers. This is a very difficult time. And so, again, thank you for your patience and understanding during this time. I want to talk to you about welcoming Christ. Welcoming Christ within our hearts and what that means. Some years ago, when I served at Wesley United Methodist Church in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, we took an initiative in the church. We wanted to reach out to other religions, other faith communities that was part of not only Oshkosh but the Fox cities. And so we had an opportunity to bring a youth group to the Jewish synagogue. We had an opportunity to visit a Muslim center in Neenah. And so along with myself, another member of our church, we were invited to share and to participate in a Sikh worship service. I've never been to a Sikh service before. It was something new, but I was excited. I was excited about the opportunity to experience how people worship God in a completely different and unique way. So on a Saturday morning, we made our way to the Sikh temple. And as we entered, we were immediately greeted warmly. And we were given head coverings. And for both men and women, they are to cover their heads during worship. And so I was figuring out how to put this head covering over my balding scalp, and somebody was gracious enough to help me. Like I said, I'd never been to a Sikh service before. I didn't know what to expect. But we all sat on the floor. And as we sat on the floor, for about an hour and a half, there was music and reading of Holy Scriptures in Punjabi. And though I didn't understand a single word they said, there was just something about the spirit of that gathering, the gathering of all those believers in the Sikh faith, that impressed me and touched my heart. And even though I didn't understand the order of worship or what was being said, I understood the devotion, the camaraderie, the fact that they came together to share in faith. After worship, we were invited to stay over, and they had this complete meal set up, this luncheon. And it was open to everybody. So they really invited me and my friend to stay. And they immediately sat us down. And they, again, showed incredible hospitality. Hospitality of faith. Hospitality of sharing grace and food. Man, I thought Methodists loved to eat, but boy, I think these Sikhs could give us a run for our money. But we sat, and people joined us, and they were asking us questions, and we were asking them questions. And after this incredible meal, we had to leave, but they gave us hugs and invited us again. And I invited them to come and share in our United Methodist worship. So it was a time of great hospitality and of coming together. And I thought to myself, and I shared it with this other church member of ours that was attending, and I said, boy, we as a church can learn something from the Sikh community when it comes to welcoming others, showing a welcoming spirit, showing them what it means to offer hospitality. So you can guess what the sermon is about this morning. It is truly about hospitality.